Yesterday, I was clever, so I want to change the world. Today, I'm wise, so I want to change myself. The wonderful thing about Outbound is it puts you out of your comfort zone. It makes you feel unsettled. And true growth, learning, development, transformation comes from being out of your comfort zone.
I think the biggest sentiment here in the air right now is one team Inventure, one school, one heart and one team. And it's an excellent opportunity for each and every team member to find new friends, talk to each other, just unwind and spend quality time.
Our newest Yashwantpur campus is also here, and it's super special for us.
We're one school, so let's hear it for Team Inventure. Come on. And we recognize that each and every one of us are at different levels. Is that fair? Like the landscape out there?
So I think being a teacher, we rarely get opportunities to become a student, but at Inventure, learning is for everyone. And the child in us that never dies gets to come out in these moments. And I think we're all lifelong learners, and it's amazing that we get these opportunities as teachers here. Every Inventure is special, and we want to create opportunities for each and every one of them in as many ways as possible. And having this unstructured, casual time where they are bonding, collaborating, problem solving, thinking critically, and looking at the big picture.
Great things are done when you keep what we call realistic idealism. Keep it real, keep it ideal.
Fun stuff with one another, you've made some little discoveries. Now we want you to go a notch deeper and look inwards at your last 3 to 6 months at Inventure.
When the right values come together with the right founding team, the right leadership team, the right core group, the right teaching staff, what you end up getting are the right students. And it's magical how Inventure has created this formula. I know not many can copy that formula, but it boosts us, emboldens us and excites us every time we interact with any adventurer.
The activities that we had was about understanding each one of us, identifying some discoveries that we have never seen before. The bonding is so special. And as we get into classrooms, as we get into our meetings, we are also nurturing this bond for the future. And that is really impactful for us.
Good. Okay.
So the biggest thing that we try to do is unshackle the mind, be a little childlike, maybe try and do things that we haven't done in a while, or maybe do some things for the first time ever. And what we've seen is magic happens when we are able to bolster and boost that optimism, and the learning automatically tends to flow beautifully from that.
I think Outbound is a wonderful opportunity for people to reflect and see things from a different point of view. And though if on the surface it will look like we're just doing fun activities, which is probably doing something which is outdoorsy and fun, but there's a lot of things that we can actually take it back to classroom, both in terms of activity and in terms of reflection.
Inventure as an organization invests a minimum of 19 days per team member on professional development. The aspiration for every team member is to take some time out from being teachers to being learners. Yes, we are focused on being learners and lifelong learners, but when you are in a school and when you have students around you, then the focus is more on students. And when you're at home, particularly for our teachers, many of them, 85% of our faculty are women, and a lot of them also have responsibility of being homemakers. So this is a time out for themselves to reflect on where they are in their journey.
It is such a gloriously messy thing running a school, because there is a lot of dialogue, conversation and cooperation required. So I think the team building here helps you to kind of address those little frictions, those little unsaid things that you kind of push under the carpet because the show has to keep going on whenever kids are involved. But it helps you to kind of surface those things, talk it out and just forget those frictions and get together and rededicate ourselves, I guess, to the vision that for which we are all here for, basically.
Oh my God, there's so much of excitement. We are having a very good brainstorming session on two important questions. What gives you joy when you're teaching, and what is very exciting for you other than teaching at Inventure? And all of us are brainstorming on that.
Being at Inventure, a lot of learning. It's everyday learning. It's been 10 years at Inventure, almost 10 years. So it's really exciting about everything, what's happening at Inventure. Everything.
At Inventure, every second, every moment is a learning for every one of us. Wow, it's a very happiest moment. I had so many new friends whom I didn't know.
Inventure's vision of making 100,000 change makers. I feel, absolute alignment, because we are all at different levels. I think, even if we can move, one notch higher towards it, I think that's when, it makes the team work together. And that in sync is what we are looking at through Outbound.
Inventure has been able to build that sense of belongingness. I met teachers today that have been here for the last 15 years, and they're able to carry the baton of the culture and the values way more powerfully than any PowerPoint can ever do.
One thing I've discovered here at Inventure is that, as adults, we are given that opportunity to kind of get in touch with our individuality, and you're accepted for what you are. And I think it's very rare that you find that in a workplace, and that's what really drives the belongingness for all of us who are there, and we really love that culture.
If I were to define a teacher at Inventure, that person will be the most unique person you will ever meet. You will think that, oh my God, this person is so much fun, so much interesting, plans a lot of things, enjoys doing stuff, such a deep reflector, thinks through everything. Oh, this person's a visionary, this person's a doer, not just a dreamer, and make sure that whatever this person plans essentially turns into reality.